Sorry about that, but like I said, you had Sonic basically being chased by everyone from Jeffrey St. John, chased and fighting everyone from Jeffrey St. John to Knuckles to SBO, oh, if you will, and it's finally, with the help of Dulcie, who we find out in this issue, that dragons basically know truth from a lie and know who's telling the truth. I love that. I love that addition. I know some people might say, "Oh, it's just the last minute," too, but still, I liked it. I liked it because now you have someone on the side of the freedom fighters that can basically say, "Hey, I know this person's lying, or I know this person's telling the truth." And I like how everybody just basically understands that, and they're like, "You know what? If she believes him, then that means we've been set up. We've been duped." So it's just a great build. I like how you finally, just a great story overall. I love the build towards finally Sonic and Eggman's fight, and how everything's just starting to light up and everything's starting to disappear, put into a void, all except for Sonic, who somehow survives. And it's Eggman that gets basically wiped out. And then later we find out, when you especially read the director's cut, that it was Snively that basically helped with the demise of Robotnik, and the original Robotnik, because he's been wanting power this whole time. So, yeah, and that didn't last too long now, did it? But again, I just thought it was very well done. I mean, it was what you have people constantly talk about it at times. When you ask them what their favorite Sonic stories were out of the comics, a lot of them are going to say, as a number one pick, or at least in the top 5, Endgame. Or in the top 10 or top 5, they're going to have Endgame in there. And you know that. You know that to be true. And again, there are some people, like Mixed Fan, that will have a difference of opinion on it and feel that it wasn't the best out there. Well, you know what? That's your opinion, and you have a right to it. But to a lot of us longtime fans, it's considered one of the best ones out there. Because one, there was stuff you didn't see coming that happened, so it was just very well done. And that's all I can really say. And that, to me, folks, is my top 10, maybe top 11, depending on if I missed one or so missed a story or so in part 1, or missed a number in part 1. That is basically my top 10 or top 11, whatever you want to call it. Or basically top 10 with a, tie at number 1. Best Sonic comic book stories out there. And again, I know some people might not like the list, might not like some of the selections I've made, and that's okay, that's fine, that's totally your choice. I know some of you have your own list, have your own favorites, but that's just me. So, that's all I'm going to say, folks. Let me know what you think down below, comment if you like, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace out, God bless.